Back with you here on 680thefan.com. I'm Kevin McAlpin, Truist reporter for The Fan and the Braves Radio Network. It is the final day of July. It is Friday the 31st. Typically a very busy day around Major League Baseball. This is usually the trading deadline, but as we know, with the season starting just a week ago, that date pushed off another month. So plenty of time to start scouring the rumor mills here over the coming days and weeks. But we've got a ball game to get you set for tonight. It's the Braves and the Mets here at Truist Park. 7:10 is your first pitch. Ford pregame goes on the air at 5:55 p.m. Eastern. Myself and Chris Domino will take you up to first pitch. Ben Ingram and Joe Simpson will have all the play-by-play action from the home radio booth here tonight as we've got a rematch. It's the Braves and the Mets. It's Sean Newcomb and Rick Porcello. These two guys hooked up in the series finale in New York on the opening series of the regular season. And of course, the Braves gave Nuke a huge lead. Now, he couldn't get through the fourth inning. He did give up just a run on 3 hits in 3 1/3, but that pitch count added up. He needed 85 pitches to record 10 outs, something that he certainly wants to try to focus and do a much better job, work more efficiently here tonight. And he'll be opposed by Rick Porcello, who the Braves knocked around to the tune of 7 runs, 6 earned in 2+ innings worth of work. Braves scored early and often, and they got out of Citi Field taking 2 out of 3. They are coming off a series sweep over the Rays here that ended last night in a 2-1 victory for the Braves. They scored just 2 runs on 3 base hits. All of them were singles. Interesting note about that. Marked the first win for the Braves since all the way back in 1997 when they collected 3 or fewer hits, and they were all singles. But again, Dansby Swanson, a base hit for him in last night's ballgame, and then a sac fly from Austin Riley. That was the only offense really to speak of in last night's contest. 3 walks for Marcell Ozuna. He continues to find ways to get on base in the heart of the order. Now, speaking of the order, little change for the Braves here tonight. Dansby Swanson has moved up to the number 2 spot. It's something I talked about with the guys during Atlanta Braves today this morning. I'd love to see Dansby hit higher in the order. Remember, he hit second in the Braves order 65 times last season. Remember that? Seems like a distant memory, but 65 games for Dansby in the number 2 hole last season, and he's back there tonight. Ozzie Albies getting a night off to just take a breather. Has a little bit of soreness in his wrist. He's available off the bench. He should be just fine. And Brian Snitker expects to have him back in the lineup tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, Touki Toussaint will get his first start of 2020. This is, of course, the spot vacated by Mike Foltynewicz. I asked Snit about it earlier today, and he said they're going with Touki for tomorrow night's contest. So that's a look at what's to come. Also, good news on the Will Smith front, who threw another side session today. Feels really good. Looks like he's really close. He'll throw another one in a couple of days. They'll probably get him 1 inning of a simulated game early next week, and then I expect to turn him loose. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday, we could see Will Smith activated. And for a bullpen that's been as good as the Braves have been here already, to get another all-star closer back in the mix is going to be huge. So good news all around on the injury front, especially for Will Smith, who doesn't appear like he's going to miss that much more time coming off the issue dealing with COVID-19. Again, it's the Braves and the Mets game 1 of a 4-game series this weekend. It'll be a wraparound series that'll conclude on Monday night. So night game tonight, night game tomorrow, a day game at 1 o'clock on Sunday, and then back to a night game on Monday before the Blue Jays will come to town. Are they the Buffalo Blue Jays? Are we calling them the Washington Blue Jays? Because, of course, they played home games at Nationals Park. Whoever they are, the Blue Jays will be in town for a couple games before the Braves hop back out of town and go to Philly for next weekend. So again, that's a look at what's to come here tonight. Hopefully you'll join us for all of our coverage. Again, the Ford pregame with myself and Chris Domino starts at 5:55 p.m. Eastern. First pitch from the home radio booth at Truist Park is 7:10. And of course, that's Ben and Joe with the play-by-play. And then stick around afterwards. I'll have the Hyundai postgame show for you on the Braves Radio Network. And right here in Atlanta, Braves wrap-up. We'll take your calls. We'll take your tweets. We'll have a lot of fun. And hopefully we're talking about the 3rd win in a row. And as they say on the movie Major League, that would be a winning streak.